Hi guys! So today I'm going to be doing a reading for Leo Sun, Leo Moon, Leo Rising, and Leo Venus people from the time period of February 14th to February 20th. I am new to doing filmed tarot readings, so bear with me if the audio's a little off, if I mispronounce words, because I've been doing that since it's retrograde period. See, can't just even say it. And this setup won't be this way forever. It's just the best I can do with what I have right now. And the background, like, I'm not an artist, I'm a tarot reader, so the painting isn't the most amazing thing, but we have to do what we got, you know? Gotta make do with what we got. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. I'm actually really excited for your guys' reading, because we have, for the theme of the week, the 7 Star Sisters, which is birthing creations, the tapestry of life, and expression. Really pretty card. And then for the energy that you need to embody for this week, or that you may already be embodying, is the Deer, which is trust in the universe, or trust in the support of the universe. And the advice that Spirit has for you for this week is prosperity lies ahead, which is the new moon in Taurus card. Super optimistic. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm seeing that you may be extra creative at this time. You may have a bunch of new inspiration and ideas that have come to you recently, and this is a gift from Spirit. Spirit wants you to utilize the power of your self-expression and creativity, whatever that may be. And it wants you to know and keep in mind that just as long as you believe that you can do this, or trust in the support of your spirit guides in the universe and the world around you in a way, that things will work out for you abundantly. This is something that you could make money off of, I think, with the prosperity lies ahead, like, or you could get some type of reward out of if you really do work on it. And you really let Spirit kind of use you as a channel, if that makes sense. Through, it could be painting, it could be a child, if that makes sense. Reading the definition for this card in the book, it said that the 7 Star Sisters card is like the artist and the midwife. So whatever you need to give birth to at this time, it could be a very abundant time for you pregnancy wise, and you will reap the benefits of a beautiful and wonderful child. Or it could be like, you know, creative prospect where it comes to like a hobby of some kind, or whether it lies in work. Maybe you need to bring more creativity into your job, and that will benefit you financially in the future. But that's a very optimistic way to start off this reading, so yeah. So now we're going to get into the Celtic card spread, or Celtic card spread. Celtic cross, sorry, I'm very bad at saying words right, but it's okay. You get what I mean. Just for a general situation in Leo's life this coming week, I'm not asking for anything specific, just whatever pops out is what we will talk about, and we'll just start there. Okay, so I got the 8 of Wands, so the 8 of Fire is the way you're currently feeling, or what's going on in the current moment, sorry. Too many cards. And now can I get the challenge for Leo? Leo Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's 2-minute cards, but I will look. 7 of Cups is your challenge. Now can I get what's going on in the subconscious for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus people? We have the Ace of Fire. It's the Ace of Wands. And what's going on in the past? We have the 3 of Wands. Lots of fire energy for you guys. Okay. And can we get current hopes and fears? 6 of Swords is what popped out. Okay, Okay, and then what's going to happen in the near future for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus people. You have the Chariot. All right. Good stuff, you guys. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Cups. Ooh. All right. So, Leos, it looks like this is a very fast-paced time for you right now. Things are changing very rapidly for you. I feel like your main challenge, though, with this time period is it may be too many things changing at once. Yes. With the Two of Pentacles that just popped out. Yes, that is definitely the problem. It's like with the Seven of Cups, that means too many options, or your decision making may be cloudy or foggy, depending on, like, maybe you're drinking too much right now, maybe you're doing too many drugs, or partying too much, indulging in food, such and such. But what I'm seeing for this is that you guys just have all of a sudden a lot on your plate, and since things are starting to move in the direction that you want them to move in your life when it has to do with purpose, I feel like you feel this urgency to get all of this done, like, right now. And decision making may be kind of a problem for you. Or at least figuring out where to start or how to time manage. I feel like that could be a particularly difficult theme this week. But with the Three of Fire in the past, it looks like you may have... Ooh, the whole deck just fell out of my hands. You may have come to a positive realization about your life where you now know, like, what you want to do exactly. You may have already come to this creative realization already with the Sun. Yup. You guys came to a very happy realization of what you wanted your life path to be, exactly how to go about it and what not. And I feel like this had to do with either, I know this is like a bad card, but I think that this is you realizing either a toxic person in your life or a toxic habit or something like that had to just be completely removed from the situation for your happiness to thrive. I don't feel like this card is currently affecting you, the Devil card. Since it's in the past and it's surrounded by a bunch of happy cards, I feel like this was like a proud moment for you, like moving on from it, with the Two of Cups as well. It could be a past love interest, or it could just be the way you felt about love, or romantic endeavors in general, or a romantic pattern that you had to drop, a toxic romantic pattern for, like, you know, in order for you to kind of move forward positively and in a new light that will actually bring you more joy and opportunities, which is what's happening for you right now. So can I get why the Ace of Wands is at the bottom of the spread with the subconscious? Chariot. Yep. You guys just kind of want to get going on this new project and jump right into it. I can see that right now. There's a lot of forward-moving energy in this spread, for sure. You guys are probably really getting past something that you were struggling with in the past, and you're coming into yourselves beautifully. You're really becoming like the true version of yourself, but in the sense of you know exactly what you want now, and you will stop at nothing to get it, even though you have a lot of different things going on. Because what you really truly want is security and stability within yourself and your home and your finances. And I feel like you know that whatever this path is that you're taking, it will benefit you in all of those ways. And this could be a romantic love offer as well. If this is for love that you're applying to right now, this is a very good spread for love. Things are looking up and things are progressing forward very quickly because you feel better about yourself and you know you can do it. That's exactly what I'm getting. Now for hopes and fears, I just think you guys really want to move past a certain chapter in your life. You guys really are like optimistic about the changes that are coming, and that's exactly why the Six of Swords is on the top. I almost don't need to get any more clarifiers for that card because it just makes a lot of sense with the way this spread is reading already. You guys are determined to move forward. And all I see is progress in your guys' future. All you're doing is buckling down, getting stuff done, and really doing something with your life. With the Ace of Pentacles that just popped out too, it is going to benefit you monumentally. Sorry, I pronounced that wrong. Monumentously. I don't know. You know what I'm saying. I don't know how to say that word, but it is going to improve your financial setting and the way that you feel about your security going into the future. This is great, you guys. This is a really good reading. I'm very happy for you. And all it really took was a little bit of fucking moving slow and getting things done and expressing what you really want. Whatever this devil was in the past, that is long gone now. This devil is no longer a thing that you need to worry about when it comes to your growth and moving forward. You're going to find a new love for life or a new love of your life if this devil was like, is an ex or something. It will be replaced very shortly by something more hopeful and more prosperous, or you will just be having a blast being single if that's the case. Or if this person decided to change their ways and become more happy and open and romantic to you, that's really helping you when it comes to your life purpose. Like with the Two of Cups here as well, I feel like just a new love for life or a new love found is kind of something that's really benefiting you when it comes to your life in general. So yeah, that's like all I gotta say about that. That was really good and very optimistic. Finally, right? I feel like Leos have kind of been going through the ringer lately with things, but I feel like that's a thing of the past now. All there is to look forward, or the only way to look is up now for Leos, especially in general situations in their life. Okay, so now I am going to do a he said, she said love spread now. I do these a certain way. First, we're going to pick a theme card. That was way too many. Sorry, we can't pick 5 theme cards. Wish I could, but... And if you hear my cat in the background, I'm sorry. She's a Leo too. She wants to have fun right now, so... Okay. So we have meditate and contemplate for your theme card for love for the week of the 14th or the 20th. Okay, so now we are going to pick 2 Archangel animal cards. One will be you, one will be the person you're romantically interested in. You get to pick which one resonates with you the most. That is not up to me to decide. I will just read for each one of you. Okay, so the first person is the owl, which is listen to the message of the angels. All right. And the second person in Leo's love reading is the monkey, which is experience all life has to offer. Cute. All right, so one person is you, one person is the person you are romantically interested in. I believe that the owl right now is really paying attention to the signs of the universe and the way the world is working around them. Their intuition may be heightened right now, especially with, they could be staying up later at night for this reason. You could have been meditating in order to make this happen for yourself. The owl could have been. And I believe the monkey right now is just really trying to get the most out of life, the most they can. They're trying to do it all, you know, have fun, you know, live in the present moment and just be happy. All right, so now we're gonna get 3 cards for each person on what they're doing in their life at the present moment. Okay, so for the owl, we have the 3 of Swords. We have the Chariot. Sorry, I have to move some things. Okay. And the Empress reverse. Okay. And then we're gonna get the energy that each person is bringing to the table, the mutual energy. We'll do 1 card for the owl, 1 card for the monkey. The cards in the middle are going to be the conscious effort that this person is making to the other person that the other person can see. Okay, and we have the Seven of Swords. Okay. So for the owl, I think that the owl may be going through a little bit of a rough time when it comes to how they feel about themselves and the people around them. The owl may have gone through a recent heartbreak in the past, whether it be super drastic or not. It's something that really kind of tugged at their heartstrings and made them upset. In drastic efforts to move past this, I feel like the owl is feeling more and more drained and less able to bring anything to the table that they used to bring before. We can see it, we'll see in the future if the monkey is the one who broke this person's heart, but I feel like right now the owl is presenting this energy to the monkey where they may be conniving and tricky when it comes to how they really feel. I feel like the owl is trying to mask a broken heart with a facade of how do I explain this? It's like I meant for this to happen. I got the one up on you by yada 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 so and so. I think the owl is trying to make it seem like they are not as hurt as they really are, and they aren't suffering the way that they are on the inside, by giving off a false air of confidence or like supremacy to the monkey. Maybe they're not being this way to the monkey directly, but this is what the monkey is seeing coming from the owl. So now we're going to see what's going on in the monkey's life. Sorry about my cat in the background, if you can hear that. Okay, so the monkey has the Hierophant. And then we got the Six of Cups reversed. Yep. Six of Cups reversed. Sorry. And the Hangman. And then I want to see how they are coming at the monkey. How they're coming at the owl. How is the monkey coming at the owl at this time? We have the Father of Wands reversed. Okay. So, for the monkey, in this process of experiencing all that life has to offer for them, I feel like they're taking it as either a learning or teaching opportunity or some type of like life lesson time. Like, this is what's going on for monkey. They're experiencing all they can because they're kind of at a point in their life where they're not too sure what is the best next move to make when it comes to the path they're supposed to be taking. So they're kind of like looking at all of the different options that they could be taking. There's somebody in their past or something from their past that is bringing up this theme for them. I think that they are also presenting an air of self-confidence. I feel like the monkey and the owl, while these two cards are different, I feel like they're coming at each other kind of similarly. I think the monkey has this either totally ridiculous sense of arrogance when it comes to how they're presenting themselves. They're like, you know, I know all of this, and this was meant to happen because of this, this, and this. I am the smartest one in the room, and all of this stuff. Like, very bold, very like douchebaggy. That's what I'm getting. Or they have this very false sense of confidence where they're trying to portray it to the owl that they have got it all together and that things are working out so well for them. Like, everything is going great. I am learning so much new stuff, and you know, all of it is like they're just taking it as a life opportunity to learn. While at the end of the day, I think they're thinking about the owl because of something the owl and them had in the past. Maybe this is that heartbreak that came from the monkey, and they are presenting to the owl is presenting to the monkey that like everything's fine, like they got the upper hand at the end of the day, but they're hurt at the end of the day, really, and they're just trying to move past it by this false sense of arrogance that the monkey is also trying to portray for some reason. I think that you guys are unwilling to tell each other how you're really hurting or how you're really going through your thoughts and feelings right now. The monkey is definitely learning a lot. I think the monkey is piecing together some things from their past as well that may be bringing them to a new sense of realization where they have to kind of move up from being the preacher to like being the monk, if that makes any sense. They need to stop telling everybody what they've learned and go like fully learn it and submerge themselves in it and the experience of life themselves. And that's why I think they're overdoing it right now and coming across as this big badass person when really they're either unsure of why they're doing this or they're doing it for a motive that is very self-fulfilling and not like fulfilling for the good of humanity type thing. Okay, so now we're gonna get the conflict between the two of you, like the conflict or challenge that you two present to the other. So we're gonna get the owl first. What is the owl bringing to the table? We got 3 cards, so we have the 7 of Cups, we have the 8 of Wands in reversed, and we have the Ace of Wands as well. And then we're going to pull how this conflict is being presented to the monkey, if it's being presented at all. We have the Knight of Presents, okay. So, for the owl, I think while being so mixed up in their feelings and how they're not trying to show how hurt they are and how damaged this really has gotten them, I feel like their challenge right now is narrowing down the options that they have, or narrowing down like their feelings and kind of like bringing them together. I feel like maybe if the owl is abusing substances right now, I feel like that is their downfall, is because that is clouding their judgment and making them maybe act this way, conniving and rude and manipulative and trying to come out on top. It is also slowing down the progress in their life tenfold. And if the owl, this is something random that I'm getting from this person, if the owl is a very sexual person and the owl thinks about like that type of thing quite a bit and revolves their life around it, that is a part of the problem for them right now as well, is because they're kind of letting their sex drive like consume them, and maybe that's what's making them so brash when it comes to how they're coming across to the monkey. But how they're presenting this challenge to the monkey, I think that the monkey is aware of these problems that the owl has. This could be something that they have talked about in the past, or something that the owl has been trying to work on. I'm seeing a lot of substance abuse issues though, and like sexual things for some reason. Maybe an addiction to sex, or like an addiction to drugs in general, and like a lack of being able to get out of this cycle. But I feel like the owl has been trying to improve this within themselves, and I believe that the monkey knows this, or the owl has been like proving to the monkey that they are trying to change in this way. Like, let's say the owl is in rehab. Okay, let's do a fake scenario right now. Whether it be fake or not, this may apply to you as well. Let's say that the owl and the monkey maybe split up or are having problems, and the owl right now is in rehab because they have these problems. The owl may not be coming across to the monkey as a very kind and empathetic and wonderful person right now, because they are struggling, and it is hard to get past addiction and feel better about yourself on the inside. But this drive to do it is what's really like pushing them to like prove like, hey, I am trying to improve myself in some way. Like, there are things that I need to fix within myself, toxic habits and behaviors, or substance abuse problems in general, or just if you're not dealing with substance abuse, or your partner is not, this could be like a very toxic way of thinking, like rose-colored glasses, everything is fine, I don't really need to slow down and think about anything I do, I can just impulsively do it. And I feel like that could be like something that the monkey has been trying to tell the owl they don't like. So the owl is trying slowly to fix it. Okay, so for the monkey we have the Ace of Needles. Challenge for the monkey. And Leo's love reading. Okay, Temperance reversed. Sorry if I like sound weird talking to myself while shuffling, but it is what it is. Oh. And last card for the challenge for the monkey. We got the 10 of Cups. I was trying to pop up earlier. And then we need for the way of presenting. How is the monkey presenting this conflict? We have the King of Presents. Okay, so here's what I'm seeing for the monkey. So right now, I think the monkey is having a hard time undoing the past, if that makes sense. They've learned a lot from it, and I think the monkey realizes they need to start again, or fresh, clean slate needs to happen with the owl. But I feel like the mutual problem between the two of you, because of the Ace of Candles being here, the Ace of Needles being here, like, the owl is having a hard time, like, either getting really passionate about this, or they're, like, too passionate about this, and they really like the monkey, and they really want to prove that they're changing, and the monkey's having a problem with, like, they know that this new beginning that the owl and them are about to go through is going to be rough, and it's almost like they're going to have to learn how to love again, or express their emotions the same way they used to. Maybe they're more closed off because of what happened, or the things that they have learned in the past have taught them that expressing their emotions isn't something that makes them feel safe anymore. But I do see this, like, this mutual energy between the two of you when it comes to the conflict makes me think that you two may have talked about these problems in the past and are willing to fix them for each other, whether or not you're actually to that point yet. I believe the monkey, like, is very aware of how, like, the lack of, like, happiness and emotional fulfillment that they have in their life, and I think that they want to fix that and bring it to the table, even if it is kind of hard to just forgive and forget the past and move on and, like, you know, look at things from a different perspective, even though they are trying. And I know that it's hard for the owl to get through these behaviors, like this type of I want things to be better now energy, like this things aren't moving quick enough for me, and I need to see some instant gratification when it comes to this relationship, or my heart needs to be healed immediately from what you did to me. If the monkey did something to the owl, which I could easily see with this top row here, maybe they were too condescending and they hurt their feelings, so now they feel like they have to come with them with a sword tongue, where they kind of have to be sharp and witty and all of that stuff in order to even, like, get their point across. But when it comes to building self-confidence, I feel like the owl really needs to let go of a certain few things that are holding them back, which is definitely substance abuse, or like looking at things not clearly, you know, whether it be looking at things from rose-colored glasses, or just being extremely judgmental about everything, or seeing something wrong with every situation. The owl's duty right now is to move past that, while it's the monkey's duty to be able to accept the past and move on from it and start anew because they want to. We know they want to. Okay, so for the owl in the future, we have the Eight of Swords reversed, and this is going to be the future energy you two hold. And then the middle cards will be how you're presenting this energy to each other. Okay, can we get two more cards for the owl in the future? Okay, we have the Eight of Wands, right side up this time, oopsie. Okay. And we also got the Magician. And then, for what the owl is bringing to the table in the future, we have the Seven of Swords reversed. Okay. So totally opposite energy as before. Very interesting. So I feel like the way that this card reversed right side up to this one, and the way this card reversed right side or upside down for this one, I can almost see now that the owl is fixing behavior in the future that may be halting this connection. I think the owl is starting to lose that sense of like anxiety and demotivation, where they feel like they are not capable of bettering themselves, or if the journey is taking too long, they feel trapped in this setting or whatever. I can see like those shackles being like released from them, and they feel a lot more confident when it comes to their ability, especially with the monkey, when it comes to their ability to be able to get something they want from them. And I hope that it's not like negative. I'll pull another card for this in the future, but I have a feeling they're totally coming back from this behavior and switching to a different, like, I'm sorry for being that way. I was being that way because I felt insecure about myself and you hurt me in the past, but now I'm being honest as to why I was being like a douchebag before. And I feel like with things starting to move quicker, like recovery may be going a little bit better for them, or things in their life may be speeding up to the point where they don't feel as lost or purposeless in a way. So they feel like they can have whatever they want and their dreams can be accomplished. And I feel like this is coming in a form of an apology, but we will see. The Ace of Wands almost wanted to pop out, but I have to switch to the monkey and what's going to happen for the monkey in the future. We got the Ten of Swords. We got the Nine of Wands and Strength. Oh, sorry. Strength was right side up. Okay, and then the energy that the monkey is bringing to the table to the owl. We have the Hangman. So, for the monkey, I feel like they had to realize that sometimes things have to end in order for them to get stronger. Like, that doesn't kill me, only makes me stronger, is what I got from this spread. Like, they realize what is important to them and what isn't, and how exactly to exhibit this behavior of self-strength in order to move on, maybe from things that happened in the past. But I still feel like this energy has not left the monkey in the future. They're still open to whatever could happen next. They're kind of in this period of, what's the right word? Kind of like grieving death. Not necessarily like a death of a person, but they're grieving like this death of an idea or this death of a way of being that may have really impacted them. Or something very abrupt could change in their life to where they realize what really matters, and they're still putting people on this on the block, if that makes sense, where they're not quite sure if they're ready to open back up to them or see things from their perspective at all. They could be sensing some type of falseness from the owl. They could be like, are you really better though? Like, are you really coming back to me genuinely? Because for some reason, like, it doesn't, I'm not sure. We will get 2 more cards for how they're coming at each other, and it will make more sense then. Or 1 more card each. So the Ace of Pentacles in reverse for the owl, and how's the monkey coming at King of Wands? Okay, reversed as well. Okay, so what I'm seeing for the future, and I'm sorry, oh shit, this is reversed, my bad. The monkey is not quite sure if the owl has changed, because the owl is coming to the monkey with this new false, I'm not saying false, it could seem false though, sense of improvement in themselves. See, they're still keeping the same energy where they're either extremely egotistical with themselves and they're like, I don't really need any help. I found this within myself now. I can do it by myself. I don't need you and I don't need what you're offering, plus it's too good to be true anyways. It's not something that she'll be able to follow through with because you've maybe offered this to me before in the past and it didn't work out, or like this person, they can just see right through them and be like, oh, you're being the same, you're the same person just wrapped in a different package. Like, I don't really believe it. But I do see some change in the owl deep down. I think that they have realized now that this victim mentality isn't going to get them anywhere, that they thought it was, and they're being more assertive, which is why I think that they're coming like kind of clean about their actions, and what they are offering may be too good to be true. Maybe they are speeding up their growth progress, or their growth progress a little bit too much for the monkey to believe it just at this moment. So I feel like there will be more of a mutual understanding between you two in the future than there is right at this moment, but it's gonna take a lot of work and a lot of proving to the other person that they really have changed and they really want to make things better, if that makes any sense. And the sun just flipped out when I was reshuffling those back in the deck, so that means that everything will work out in the end. And when it comes to this card, the meditate and contemplate, I think that that is your guys' best way right now to get to a conclusion, a reasonable conclusion, when it comes to this relationship, and find the answer within yourself. Instead of maybe looking for outside sources or somebody who doesn't understand as well as you would understand your own situation, because this is your own life. Alright, so now I am going to do a what spirit wants you to know spread. This is just an intuitive spread where I pick 5 cards, read them exactly the way they come out to me. These spreads are very, like, I get direct messages from them each time. Like, I don't even have to sit and think about it. And so it's something Spirit wants you to know, Leos. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It could be a warning. It could be a sign that you've been looking for. It could be, like, advice or what Spirit kind of just has in store for you. So, yeah, let's get into it. 5 cards for what Spirit wants Leo, Moon, Sun, Rising, and Venus to know. Oops. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands. Okay. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the King of Water. So the King of Cups. We have Release. So the Death card. And we have the 10 of Wands reversed. And one more card. Okay, the 2 of Wands. Okay. So right away with this spread, I can see you guys realizing to yourself that your feelings matter and that the stress is no longer needed. That's what I'm seeing, is I'm seeing cut stress from your life completely, kind of get more in touch with your emotions and your passions, and opportunities will be coming in left and right. Like, new doors will be opened. You will meet new people who will help further this for you. But as soon as you stop overworking yourself or stressing yourself out either about a past ending or the prospect of this ending or this not working out, or like just ending in general, Spirit's really strongly asking you to like tap into these parts of yourself more so now, and to like drop all of the things that stress you out. If there is somebody who stresses you out, drop them. If there is a project or a job that you don't like and it's putting too much stress on you, drop it. Spirit will open more doors once you do. Once you clear out what no longer serves you and start doing things for yourself and acting on them, and really keeping your own emotions and feelings intact when it comes to this, you will be blessed. You will be eternally blessed is what I'm thinking. And I got at the bottom of the deck for this, the Magician and the King of Pentacles. So yes, you will be able to have whatever you want, and you will be extremely abundant if you decide to cut out things that just aren't serving you and they're really stressing you out, you know? Because not everything is worth the stress, whether we may think so or not. Some things are, but not everything. And I think you guys are starting to figure out more so now what is and what isn't worth your time and efforts. And it's time to act on that, because with the beginning of this reading being so positive with your guys' dreams and goals and what's coming up for you, I am super excited to see what ends up coming out of this. So can I get the closing message for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Just something to leave this reading with, to keep in mind. Okay, we got water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. And then closing message from Spirit, we have adjustments are required. All right. So this closing message is make sure to take care of yourself. Watering your own garden, meaning eating good food, getting enough rest, meditating, journaling, spending time to yourself, spending time with people who love you, doing things you love, and taking care of yourself. That's important right now, because Spirit is saying that there are things that will be changing for you. While life is very positive and beautiful right now, there are things being shifted, not necessarily in a bad way, and it's asking you to shift some things within yourself, and it may be the way you feel about yourself or take care of yourself. You may be putting too much stress on yourself, and Spirit is calling drastically for you to lower your workload a little bit. That is kind of a major theme I've been seeing. And don't stress yourself out over people not worth your time or your energy. That's all. I wanted to get one more card, and we got the Gray Squirrel, which is finding ways of solving problems. I love this card because this is Spirit kind of giving you that whole, if something's not working out for you, try again, but do something different. The whole, at first you don't succeed, try again motto is all great until you keep trying the same thing over and over again and it doesn't work. Spirit's trying to tell you that there are different options to fix your problems, or different options that you can take in order to achieve your goals. And maybe you should explore those options instead of being stuck on the same ones that may not have gotten you as far in the past. But there are things changing for you guys, and it's going to be great. And right now, just spend time loving yourself and treating yourself with the utmost kindness and respect, because you deserve it. And yeah, thank you so much for tuning into this reading. I really enjoy doing these for you guys. I will be back again with more as time goes on. But yeah, I hope that resonated with you and that you enjoyed it. And yes, I will talk to you guys later. I will be back again. So, bye.